The pick six, over R1,000,000, 1,600 metres. Start hit the lever. Our Icon was slow to go and is at the end of the field from the beginning being niggled at. To give them a chance to settle down, Mumsy's Jet and Nottingham Forest, the first two to go. Paper Gangsters with the white blinkers. Teppanyarki's in the yellow. Then Year of the Dragon, Simon Kong. Natterjack is near the rail. They're followed by Kings of Fair in the club blue. Further back is To Answer. Then we drop back to French Mark. Our Icons on the right-hand side is one of the trailers with Golden Arm about 9 or 10 lengths first to last. And it's Paper Gangster, the leader by half. Teppanyarki is second. In third position there is Nottingham Forest. They're followed further back by Year of the Dragon, then Simon Kong. Mumsy's Jet's back in sixth position, about 6 lengths off the leader. They're followed by Kings of Fair. Then Natterjack, Our Icon, continues to be niggled at about 8 or 9 lengths off the lead. Then comes French Mark, To Answer, and Golden Arm. Top of the lane they come, and the leader is Paper Gangster with the white blinkers. Teppanyarki first to challenge. Nottingham Forest goes in for a run, then Natterjack. Mumsy's Jet, Our Icon's under big pressure. 300 to go. Teppanyarki down the inside. Nottingham Forest, and running on is Kings of Fair. Mumsy's Jet's towards the inside. It's still Teppanyarki. On the outside is Kings of Fair. Nottingham Forest down the inside as they come to the last 100. But Kings of Fair hit the front. Down the inside, Teppanyarki. And it's Kings of Fair going on to win it. Kings of Fair will win it. Second place will go to Mumsy's Jet. Third position to Teppanyarki and Nottingham Forest. The winner is number 10, and this is Kings of Fair. And Kings of Fair is victorious, and Kings of Fair ends up winning it quite easy at the business end. This for Garth Pillar, the Fort Beluga, Sean Cormack, and they win it by about 2.5 to 3. Number 1, Mumsy's Jet, will get into second position. Third, Teppanyarki, that's number 8. Nottingham Forest further back, then Simon Kong. Further back, Natterjack. We continue to run it. Our Icon finished last. That's behind that one, Golden Arm, and then came French Mark and Paper Gangster. And on the right-hand side, ended up tote favourite. It was Our Icon under early pressure. And here comes in the club blue, Kings of Fair. And Kings of Fair hits the front and showing on the tote, 25 rand a win, 540 a place. Teppanyarki's with the black cap, and Mumsy's Jet will just get into that second. But for the pick six, that is an upset result, and just Mumsy's Jet will save you in the buy pot at this stage, and that is the running of the third race. Until the running of the fourth, first leg of the jackpot, back to the studio.
Oh, a nice start for trainer Garth Pillar to the new season. He scored a double here at Scottsville. Kings of Fair, the son of Fort Beluga, has come through to win, bred by Boswood Farm stud. Garth Pillar in partnership with my good friend Salvin Nair. And this horse seemed to appreciate the extra distance. Garth, he seems to have won well over the smile trip.
Yeah, that's all he was looking for. You know, Anton rode him twice down the straight, and he was unlucky. He pulled the shoe both times, and he raced a bit keen last time. And Anton said he's just waiting for a trip, Garth. You can jump him out, he'll go to the front and prick his ears, he'll win. And I thought of cutting him, because he probably needs gelding, and he's a little bit heavy in front and light behind. And I was going to geld him, and I actually said to Salvin, I said, you know what, let me run him over the right trip so we know we're on the right path. And his work over ground is very good. I mean, I phoned Anton before, and I said, Ant, you're on the wrong horse, boy. And he said, no, he knows. He didn't think I was going to run it, because I said I was going to geld it. And he's won a nice race from behind, you know. Thanks to Sean, a nice ride. He left him alone and he picked him up in the straight. He said he's still a big baby. And he won a nice race. I'd just like to thank Selwyn for his support. And obviously everybody back home. And Linda and Gary. And Hollywood for their sponsorship.
Fort Beluga as a stallion. This is the only baby you got by that stallion, Garth?
I won his first 2 races on
Yes.
him. I think I got 13 Fort Belugas.
Beautiful.
And he only had half a season. No, he was a very, very good horse.
Yes.
He never reached his full potential. He went wrong, and a lot of things went wrong with him. And he had courage to go to a big heavy horse to fight on and still race with tendons and problems. Sean Terry's probably got the same amount as I got, and he trained it, and I rode his first 2 winners on it. So I know how good he is. If he had stood up, he would have won 3 or 4, 5 Group 1 races. That's how good he was.
Well got, well played, yeah, well done.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Let's get Sean in. Selvin, we'll chat now. Looks like a horse that appreciated the extra distance. Obviously, you don't know him, Sean, but he seems to have won a good race.
Yeah, no doubt. Garth obviously just filled me in. He said to me, please ride this horse. He's a really nice horse. He said, obviously he had one or two mishaps in his first two starts. He said, but he's looking for the ground, and he had a really nice gait. Obviously my option was just to ride him from where he wanted to be, where he was comfortable, get him to settle and get him to run on. And I thought it was a really nice run race, and he was able to settle beautifully about halfway back. He moved up. I got him into the clear because he was a little bit green, and he quickened up really well. I think it was still quite a bit of improvement to come with this horse.
How's this track running, Sean?
Yeah, listen, I think they've changed a few meetings to gravel polytrack for a reason, I think this track has been better, but they've obviously moved the meetings for a reason, to do some work on it, and that's their job, not mine.
How does Sean Cormack's balance of his rides look?
Oh, listen, I didn't think I had the strongest card today, and I'm lucky this horse has come through. I think the filly in the next is she ran a very good race with me 2 starts back, and then I was a bit disappointed with her last run, but we're going a little bit further with her now, and then obviously I'm riding Frank Robinson's horse in the 6th, and I thought he had a big shot.
Just quickly before you leave us, I'm happy with the way last season went.
Of course, sir. Like I said, it's tough to beat the previous 2 seasons. They were just phenomenal, and I thought we had a really good season, by anyone's standards. But by the previous 2 seasons, it was hard to top that.
Well, all the best for the new one.
Thank you very much. Thanks to Highlands. Thank you very much.
Lovely, Sean Cormack. Selvin, my mate, sorry about the colours, got this mentioning it, but you own this in partnership with him. And I remember chatting to you when this horse made his debut. You mentioned to me one for the notebook.
That's right, Deez. We actually fancied him first time out, and I think it was a bit short. And when God actually got on his back, he said, Selvin, you know what, let's push him over ground. We actually wanted to cut him before this run, prior to this run.
Yes.
God said, let's put him around the turn, and I think he'll have a big chance, And I especially drove up for this race.
Yes.
Because God really fancied him today, and I had him in my pick 6.
25 ran on the Saf Toad.
Also backed him. That's good. And he actually mentioned, he picked him on at the Nationals last year, and he said, Selvin, I got your bomb.
Yes.
He's absolutely right, and I must thank him for it.
Well, I wish you all the best, and many more wins with this guy. He looks like a nice sort that's going to actually improve with racing.
Thanks, Deez. Thanks.
Well played.
Thanks.
Lovely. That is Selvin Naya in partnership with God Puller, number 10 King's Affair. If you included this horse in your pick 6, well done to you. 25 ran some change for a win. 10, 1, 8 and 2. Your provisional result. Race number 3 coming up next will be the start of the jackpot. Let's have a look at that time. That was race number 4. Jackpot will go off at 14:30. That's 2:30. And after that result of the pick 6, no doubt there will be a decent pool in this afternoon's jackpot at Scottsville.